I thought my husband was cheating, but the truth was so much worse. My husband started working late in March, 3 nights a week at first, then 4, then 5. Big project, he'd say, kissing my forehead. Should wrap up soon. I believed him because that's what you do after 8 years of marriage. By June, he was gone every Tuesday and Thursday until 10 p.m. Our son would ask where daddy was, and I'd make up excuses. Work trip, important meeting, helping a friend. The lies felt normal after a while. Then I found the receipt, stuffed in his jacket pocket when I was doing laundry. Barnes & Noble, $347.82. We didn't have kids' birthdays coming up. Our son had plenty of books. I asked him about it that night. Oh, work gift for my boss's retirement, he said without looking up from his phone. Bought a bunch of leadership books. It made sense. His boss was retiring in August. I put the receipt back and forgot about it. 3 weeks later, I noticed $600 missing from our joint account. Then another $400. When I asked, he got defensive. Jesus, I can't spend our money now? It's my account too. We fought. He apologized. Said he'd been stressed, buying lunches out too much. I felt guilty for accusing him. Maybe he was having an affair. That's what I told myself. That's what made sense. I started checking his phone, but it was always clean. No suspicious texts, no late night calls. His location sharing was always on, always at his office building. I joined one of those forums for suspicious spouses, posted my story. Everyone said the same thing. Affair, gambling, or drugs. Check credit cards, hire a PI, follow him yourself. I couldn't afford a PI, so I decided to follow him on a Thursday. He left at 6:15 p.m. like always. I waited 5 minutes, then got in my car. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely grip the steering wheel. He didn't go to his office. He drove to the Target on Maple Street, 20 minutes from our house. Bought a cart full of groceries. Organic stuff we never bought. Those expensive Honest Company diapers. Wait, diapers? Our son was 7. He followed speed limits perfectly. Turned on his blinker. Stopped completely at stop signs. Like he'd done this drive 1,000 times and couldn't risk getting pulled over. He drove to a neighborhood I'd never seen before. Nice houses, big yards. Pulled into a driveway of a yellow 2-story with a porch swing. I parked 3 houses down. My chest was so tight I thought I might pass out. He got out, grabbed the groceries, walked to the front door like he lived there. Used a key. A woman opened the door from inside. Pretty, maybe 30. She was holding a baby. An actual baby. Maybe 6 months old. He kissed her. Not a quick peck. A real kiss. The kind he used to give me. Then a little boy ran up. 4 or 5 years old. Brown hair. Gap-toothed smile. He looked exactly like our son looked at that age. Exactly. Same eyes, same nose, same dimple in his left cheek. My vision blurred. I couldn't breathe. The boy jumped into my husband's arms. The woman was laughing. The baby was reaching for him. They looked like a family. They looked like us. I sat in my car for 2 hours. Watched through the front window. Saw him give the little boy a bath. Saw him rock the baby. Saw him sit on the couch with the woman, his arm around her shoulders while they watched TV. At 9:47 p.m., he kissed them all goodbye. Got in his car. Drove home. He walked in at 10:03. Hey babe, sorry I'm late. Anderson wanted to go over the quarterly reports. I was sitting at the kitchen table. Couldn't move. Couldn't speak. He kissed the top of my head. You okay? You look pale. How old is he? My voice didn't sound like mine. What? The little boy. How old is he? His face went white. Not pale. White, like someone drained all his blood. I don't. 4? 5? The baby? 6 months? When did you start the second family? Before our wedding or after? He sat down hard, put his head in his hands, started crying. Actually crying. It just happened, he whispered. I didn't mean for it to happen. Which family didn't you mean to happen? He didn't answer. I filed for divorce on Monday. Found out through lawyers that he'd been living a complete duplicate life for 6 years. 2 houses, 2 families, 2 sets of kids, 2 women who thought they were married to a loyal man. He'd been using our joint account to fund both lives, rotating which family got money each month. The other woman was named Jennifer. We met once at the lawyer's office. We stared at each other. Both of us seeing the same nightmare reflected back. 10 years. That's how long he practiced saying, I love you to 2 different women.